You're on hour 2 of a meeting that should have been an email. Someone's explaining how we need to optimize our bandwidth and circle back on alignment opportunities. Your face is doing the thing, eyebrows raised, small nod every few seconds. Maybe you've thrown in a great point somewhere. But where are you right now? Not your body, the actual you, the one with real thoughts and feelings. That version clocked out around minute 15. You didn't even notice when it happened. You just drifted, like someone slowly turning down the volume on a song until it's barely playing. The meeting ends. Someone asks about lunch. You hear yourself say, "Sure, sounds good," with brightness that surprises even you, because inside, you feel nothing, just flat static. Most of us think we're bored, tired, maybe broken because we can't engage like everyone else seems to. But that's not what's happening. Your nervous system is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It's protecting you. The problem is that protection now costs more than the original threat ever did. Let's break down what's actually happening and what you can do about it. People online call this corporate dissociation. Not a clinical term, but the experience is real, and psychologists have studied it for decades. In the 1980s, sociologist Arlie Hochschild introduced emotional labor, the invisible strain of displaying required emotions at work, smiling when frustrated, staying calm when someone's yelling. But corporate dissociation goes further. Emotional labor is managing what you feel. Corporate dissociation is leaving what you feel entirely. Here's the insight that changed everything for me. Your brain isn't malfunctioning, it's working brilliantly, maybe too brilliantly. Your nervous system has one job: keep you alive and functioning. When it detects that authenticity causes problems, when honesty gets you labeled not a team player, when frustration gets noted in your file, your brain does the math. It concludes authenticity is dangerous here, so it builds a decoy, a hologram that knows the right phrases and makes the right faces. That hologram goes to work while the real you retreats somewhere quieter. The problem? Your brain forgets when to bring you back. The line between performance and person gets so blurry you can't find it anymore. Every time you suppress an authentic reaction, your brain engages in surface acting, pasting an expression on your face that has nothing to do with what's inside. Your prefrontal cortex actively fights signals from your limbic system. One part screams, "We're annoyed." The other says, "Shh, smile, be agreeable." This internal battle burns mental resources constantly. Do it enough times and your brain automates the process. The performance becomes effortless. And that's when disconnection settles in. You're no longer suppressing real reactions. You've lost access to them entirely. Your emotional system gets muted, not destroyed, just put behind glass. You can see it, but can't reach it. This shows up as feeling foggy all day, going through motions without inhabiting them, feeling distant from your own voice. The sneaky part? This becomes your new normal. You adapt to numbness, adjust expectations for how alive you're supposed to feel. Then you wonder why weekends don't recharge you, why vacations feel flat, why things that used to bring joy now bring nothing. The dissociation developed at work didn't stay at work. It moved into your entire life. Let's talk solutions. I won't tell you to be more authentic. That ignores why you started masking. You need a paycheck. You might have a difficult boss. Your culture punishes emotional honesty. Instead, here are ways to protect your inner world while navigating the outer one. Tool 1. Tiny truths. Complete authenticity might get you fired, but tiny truths keep you tethered. Instead of performing excitement about a boring project, try, "I'm curious to see how this unfolds." When asked how you're doing instead of "good you," try, "still waking up honestly." These seem pointless. They're not. Each is a thread connecting you to the person underneath the performance, a reminder that you exist. Tool 2. Return to your body. You cannot think your way out of dissociation. It's a nervous system problem. The solution must involve the body. When you notice yourself drifting, try this. Feel your weight against the chair. Push your feet gently into the floor. Take one breath where the exhale is longer than the inhale. Breathe in for 3, out for 5. Finally, name 3 specific objects you can see, not categories. Blue pen, ceiling stain, Jennifer's coffee mug. Takes 30 seconds. Nobody notices. But it pulls you back from the floaty place and anchors you in the present. Tool 3. Build a transition ritual. disconnection spreads because your brain doesn't register a boundary between work mode and real mode. Create a dividing line, a signal that work is over. This could be a specific song you only play leaving work, a 3-minute walk before going inside, changing your shirt the moment you're home. Someone I know plays the same song every day when leaving work. Same song. For years. Now her brain associates it so strongly with performance ending that her shoulders drop and breathing changes the moment it starts. That's conditioning, and you can deliberately create it. If you have ADHD, corporate environments may trigger dissociation through understimulation, not just emotional suppression. This is neurological, not moral. If you're highly sensitive, you're hitting dissociation thresholds faster than coworkers. You need more recovery time. If dissociation happens frequently in your personal life, losing time, feeling persistently outside your body, please see a mental health professional. This video addresses situational dissociation. Trauma-rooted dissociation needs clinical support. Before we end, I want to speak to the part of you judging yourself right now. Maybe you're thinking this shouldn't be hard. Maybe you're looking at coworkers who seem fine and wondering what's wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You developed these coping mechanisms because you needed them. The performance kept you employed, kept you safe, kept you from becoming a target. Your brain did an amazing job protecting you. It's just that the cost has gotten too high, and you're finally awake enough to notice. That awakening isn't failure. It's the beginning of reclamation. Corporate dissociation is your nervous system's protective response to constant emotional performance. It's adaptation. The problem is it's costing you access to your inner life. Coming back to yourself doesn't require dramatic action, just small, consistent practices that remind your system you still exist. Tiny truths, body-based anchoring, transition rituals. These won't transform your workplace, but they can keep you connected to the person behind the performance. And that person is worth protecting. The performance is not who you are. It never was. See you in the next one.